Well, I wait to my turn. I create this my world. You gon' learn it can end any day. Body bags, cover face, they zip up just like babes.
Dude,
Well,
totally
put
that color.
Bitches whole weight the game like Madden.
All right, ready?
08, I swear it's fucked up. It's so young, but then them young boys die.
We never get that right.
All right,
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Close.
Wonderful job.
Super
That was fantastic.
Bowl.
Yes, welcome.
2020.
Super job. If
The
I
Barbara
say-
Walters Super Bowl.
What?
No.
Are we allowed to say Super Bowl? We're not making money off this podcast yet. Yeah, we are.
No.
then.
Can we sing Happy Birthday?
I'm not saying the big game because I think that's
That's
bullshit.
a loser.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
what
know.
they
That's
make
like
you
it's
say.
essentially the same thing as like singing Happy Birthday. You can do it.
It's,
Okay.
You can't do it. That's why they don't never do it like on live TV. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, anyway, this is the big game episode.
Oh,
I
dude.
did it.
Wow.
You ruined it.
Super Bowl. For those
54.
of you who are wondering, we were going to have a Super Bowl special episode on the weekend, but unfortunately our guest had a family emergency. We couldn't make it happen, so we send our best wishes. Instead, we're going to do a split Super Bowl episode with half the Chicago boys and half the suburb boys.
Well-
So I'll be recording with them tomorrow.
I think you should do like a fun transition. Like you're leaving here, you videotape
Ooh.
yourself leaving here, and then you videotape yourself opening the door, and then the guy's already
Wow.
there. Is
Okay.
that too crazy?
Yeah, well, we're going to have to record that
It's.
after
I mean,
this.
it's
Something.
tough, but I think it's doable.
It's very doable. I can work that.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's
Love
what
it.
we're going to do. All episode, we're going to be talking about the Super Bowl. It's coming up in a few days here. And yeah, that's really the agenda. I don't think there's anything else we
No.
very much
I
want to
mean,
talk
there's
about.
thousands of prop bets to
Many
go
props.
into.
Yeah, we'll get
so
into
I
some
mean,
props.
that's literally the entire episode
Lots of props.
as of right now.
Okay, well, let's
So
jump into it.
I think do we just start off with like who's gonna win, or
Yeah, let's go over the odds. So right now, as we speak on Tuesday, the Chiefs are -1. They started at -1.5, I think,
Mhm.
so it hasn't changed all that much. 49ers are +1, obviously. Money line for Chiefs is -125, and 49ers is +105, and the total is at 54.5. That did go up.
that did it was at 53.5 last week, right?
Yeah, but even before that,
It was
I think
at 52.
It was at 52.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So we fucked up.
Yeah, I got. So I was lazy, late to the game, so I did all my picks. I put in my picks today, but just for like the spread and the over. So I got it, a little bit later.
A little behind.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything yet. We'll see how it moves.
No.
Yikes.
We'll see how it
Well,
moves.
we know how it's moving because it's already moved.
You can
a lot.
see the general trend in things. I
I
mean,
can see it.
it's probably going to turn to a pick 'em by Sunday, I think.
I'm just
Well,
does
yeah,
it
probably.
surprise either of you that this game is essentially pick 'em?
No,
Not like 2 or 3
I mean,
No, I mean, if
isn't
we're-
it? That's how it's supposed to be. It's the two best teams in the league.
Yeah. Well, it's working out perfectly where it's the best offense versus the best defense, essentially.
hmm
So that's why I think it's.
I mean, you also have a
pick 'em
top 10 offense as well on the
on the 49ers.
49er side
Yeah.
of things.
Right. So it's going to be an interesting game. I actually think I'm taking a stand on this one and not picking a winner.
Wow,
And well, at least
That's
at least
stupid.
for my bets.
that's stupid.
Listen, you could say it's stupid all you want, but
I'm telling
I've
you,
been
it's stupid.
making money recently, and
He has confirmed.
I want to continue making money. You know what I mean?
Shout out to the Big Ten strategy. It
Yeah.
works. It just
Which
works.
I'm writing a blog post about that tonight, so
great.
that'll be out by the time you guys hear this.
Wow.
Yeah, and well, I'll finish writing it if it works this evening.
Yeah.
And
Wait, who's
we
playing?
we had a little bit of heartbreak, but
Who's
it
playing
rolls.
tonight?
It's not
Yeah,
every time.
It's fine.
Who's playing tonight?
Tonight is Nebraska versus Michigan.
Wow.
And Michigan doesn't have their best player. But anyway, we're Super Bowl talking. So yeah, I can't get a read on this game. Like, I know who I want to root for.
Who is it?
In terms of being a fan,
Who is it?
the Chiefs.
Okay,
I mean,
good.
It's got to be the Chiefs.
It's got to be the Chiefs.
If you're gonna be like just looking to support
Yikes.
somebody, like I like Shanahan a lot. I don't really like Garoppolo at all. That's his name. That's the coach's name, right? Shanahan.
No, but you said
Yeah.
I'm rooting for the Chiefs, but then I really want to root for Kyle Shanahan. That kind of.
No, I'm saying I do like him.
Oh, okay.
You can't
Gotcha.
not like him. I mean, he's
Yeah.
a good
Not-
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
If I had to pick between the two tight ends, I would pick George Kittle.
100%.
100%.
Yeah,
I
Travis
mean,
Big
that
Ten
guy.
guy.
Yeah, Kelsey's
Yeah.
a-
Yeah, Iowa.
Iowa
That's
guy.
right.
Kelsey
Yeah.
sucks. But
Whoa.
It seems like, and I've had the most fun watching the Chiefs. So I would much rather root for the Chiefs, but I'm just going to root for the over. And I think this is actually going to transform my Super Bowl experience.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm just rooting for points and I'm not going to like live and die on every single touchdown, like that, I mean, I might have the best time.
You're gonna have a fun Super Bowl.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. But I'm actually going for the Chiefs -1, and so here's why. So Emily is going down to Kansas City. She won't. Sorry, she's not gonna be at the Super Bowl party. Letting you know that right now.
It's okay. Are you coming?
I think I'll come. I mean, I'm committing as of right now to coming.
It doesn't sound like
Good.
commitment to
It
me.
doesn't because
coming?
Brett and Kelly aren't going.
They are or they are not?
They are not. Did they tell you
Yeah.
that yet?
No.
Oh well, they're not. And
I
so
haven't-
he's not
for
going.
the record, I haven't seen Brett in what feels like 5 years. but
Yeah.
Continue.
That's fair. But so it's just me driving down. So I'll be there. You know, it's nice casual night for me.
Dude, it's going to be a great time.
I'm very excited.
Come over whenever
Might
you
even
want.
stay the night.
You can stay the night.
That'd be actually kind of perfect.
I'll break my rules for this. I normally don't let anyone stay
I
at
know
my
you
house.
don't. Yeah.
You know this.
Oh boy, do I know it.
You can stay over if you
That's
like.
perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah, so rooting for Kansas City. Emily's going down there. She has like a bridal shower for one of her friends. So she'll be in Kansas City. She'll be, transmitting those positive Kansas City vibes like back towards me in Illinois. And so I just feel it for like the -1.5. I already picked that.
Wow.
Got that in because she told me, today,
She
like
told
I'm
you to.
going. So you just got to lock that shit in right away. But yeah, 100% Kansas City. I think they're just the tremendous. I mean, their defense is average at best, but I mean, just the Andy Reid offensive mindset that they have is going to be stunning. And I think it's definitely going to be a tough game because obviously you're playing against one team for 2 weeks. You got a lot of time to figure out how they play. So they're definitely going to throw a lot of things at like Patrick Mahomes and their offense, but I think Andy Reid's smart enough to like overcome it. Hot take. I know, not the hottest take. They're the favorites, but
I like making bets on things that have zero effect on like the game outcome.
it's the best way to do
Love
it.
that.
I always enjoyed that. Actually, I was at the bar the other day and
Alter?
at Alter where we were going to record the podcast, and I was talking to one of the bartenders about the game, and a woman unprovokingly walked up, heard us talking about the game, and said, "Chiefs are going to win that one," and then walked away.
Wow.
And that really messed with me for like at least a couple hours.
She
How'd
knew.
you sleep that night?
I mean, I slept okay because I know I'm going to take this over strategy.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a sign.
Yeah.
Any
She
true
knows
gambler
something.
knows that sign when that comes. Like, I don't know who that woman was. In fact, I've never seen her there before. She might have been a ghost.
Did she even buy a beer? Like, did she just
She was like dropping off an empty beer, but like I said, she might have been like a ghost, and I don't even know. She could have been like a gambling.
It's haunted.
The gambling god sending something down for me
yeah. and
testing me and see if I'm going to have the resolve to not take that bet.
Well, it's like, Scrooge, you got the ghost of gambling's past, present, and future.
Right.
So
Yeah.
she probably was the future one.
yeah,
Um,
I think that's right.
That's 100% it.
Are you
I'm taking the
Are you
Chiefs.
taking
Wow.
big Chiefs guy?
You got to believe in the ghosts that you see. You got to
All
believe
right.
in the signs. If
See, that entire strategy that I was talking about,
you just got shot.
Gone.
I needed you guys to walk me through that and talk me through that. Thank you for that. Yes. Okay. Sorry, go ahead. Ashir,
Wow.
I'd like you to talk through what you're
Because
gonna
you
do.
look like you're going 49ers.
See, I'm in the middle of where he was and where you are, but on the other side. So
you see a ghost?
I think
Did
no,
you-
actually, I don't think. I want the Niners to win, but I think I'm going to take NFC, man. All right,
The NFC's bad.
what do you mean
Jimmy-
NFC? If you're
Jimmy
not going to root
G,
for like
he's a Rolling Meadows guy.
But if you are
what the EIU?
if you're a Bears
I saw him
guy,
play.
so did Tony Romo. Doesn't mean I'm rooting for him.
I fucking love Tony Romo.
I like him now, but I didn't like him then.
Fair. Well, he's
Um,
Cowboys. I don't like the
yeah.
Cowboys.
Nobody does.
No one. They're not America's team.
Confirmed.
I don't like the whole thing of like NFC. I want the NFC to do well. You had that for the Pro Bowl, I think, right? Wasn't it you who said that?
Nah, I mean, I think I said it, but I was like,
So,
I don't know if I was
let
like,
me ask
had-
this then.
excuse
But I
me.
mean, if you're a Bears fan, you want to see everyone else in the NFC fail.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I'm a
Well,
spike guy.
I guess it's maybe not necessarily that, but it's more like why are you rooting? I know why you're rooting for KC. Why are you rooting for KC? Because Patrick Mahomes.
I might even get a hat.
Well,
Whoa.
We just talked about how a ghost came to me. So
Well,
The ghost of gambling's future
then ghost,
presented him and just said, Kansas City's going to win, walk away.
ghost girlfriend. I don't have either of those.
Something else with a G.
So
do you have grandparents?
I do. I'll call my grandma and ask her.
Call
what
right
she
now.
thinks. No, I'm not going to call my
Yeah.
grandma
No, can
right
you call
now.
her
You already answered 2 calls in the last 30 minutes, so
No.
might as well call someone else.
Honestly, that would be good content. Can you please
Yeah.
call her?
I'm going to call my grandma and ask her who she thinks is going to win the Super Bowl right
Yeah,
now. And I'm going to
100%.
take what it.
Perfect. Put it on speaker and
I'm
put
gonna
it
do
by the microphone.
Yeah, that's
right.
beautiful.
We got ghost. We got girlfriend.
Yeah,
We got grandma.
grandma. The 3 G's of
Now
gambling.
we're 2 for 2 on Chiefs right now. If grandma,
I'm curious what grandma has to say. One, I just hope she picks up.
she's gonna pick up. What?
100%.
All
That's
my
true.
children is off already. I think.
That's true. Now we're just waiting
this is
in
the best.
suspense.
Hello.
Hey,
Oh.
Grandma.
Hey, Zach.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I just have one quick question for you. I'm with a couple of friends. We have the Chiefs and the Niners in the Super Bowl. Who do you think is going to win the game?
You got what?
The Super Bowl coming up on Sunday.
The one out in California.
You think the Niners are going to win?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Okay.
They're good.
Perfect. I love it.
I don't know. I don't know who are they playing.
They're playing the Chiefs. Kansas City.
Oh. Yeah. No, I think they're going to win.
The Niners?
Yeah. Why?
No. I just wanted to know. I didn't know we're like talking about some stuff and I had to see what you thought.
Well, you're going to celebrate your birthday, huh?
That's right.
How old you going to be?
27.
Oh my God. 27.
Yeah, it's gonna be something.
Yeah. No, I think that's who I think I would vote for.
Okay.
I'd bet on them. I don't know.
Awesome. All right. Thanks,
But,
Grandma. I'm with a
okay.
with a couple of friends,
Okay.
but I'll give you a call later.
Okay, Zach.
All right. Love you.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
She said I love you too. Back
Boom.
to me.
Wow, she did. Wow.
All right.
So grandma's going 49ers.
Grandma's got the
Shit.
Niners.
Wow.
Damn, that's not the outcome I wanted.
I really wanted her to say the
That was
Chiefs.
Hilarious.
That was.
Oh.
It's good. She seems like she's doing well.
She's great.
That's great to hear.
She seems very happy.
She does. Yeah.
something. Oh,
Great
yeah.
job.
Yeah.
Great job.
Wow. So we got the ghost, the
Well,
girl,
thank
the girlfriend,
you.
and the grand.
Yeah.
How did that
No.
just happen? I love that.
Now I don't know what to do now.
Well,
I mean,
the ghost came to you.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I have to have resolve.
You do.
The gambling gods are testing me.
Exactly.
That was not a sign from the gambling gods. We provoked that.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's yours?
What do you mean, what's mine?
The gambling gods.
It's my girlfriend going to
How
Kansas
is she
City.
part of the gambling gods?
Because she said, hey, I'm going to Kansas City, and just so happens like the Chiefs are going to be in, so I'm staying the extra night where I originally wasn't going to. So her presence just being there is giving positive vibes to me and, my surrounding
You're not going to
friends.
listen to my learned grandmother? She's
this
been on
is-
this earth so many years.
This is my girlfriend.
She is wise beyond her years.
I bet. I mean,
Do you know how many Super Bowls she's seen? All of them.
it's fair.
Wow, that just blew my mind.
Well, she saw the one where Kansas City was probably in it, like all those years
She's
ago.
seen them all.
Yeah.
She's seen Kansas City in the Super Bowl before. She knows what she's talking about. She saw Steve Young, Joe Montana,
Wow.
Jack. Grandma
Right.
knows what she's talking about.
Yeah, but maybe she still thinks that like Jerry Rice is on the 49ers.
That's
you
a
know?
strong
That's true.
possibility.
And if she does, then that might sway her judgment.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, I'm taking.
Why don't you call her again?
Yeah. Grandma, who do you think Jerry Rice is on the Niners? Oh yeah.
That was incredible, man.
Great call. Grandma
Thanks,
seems like
Grandma.
she's doing well.
Love
so, I'll probably take the over as well. It seems.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just fun. You got to
Yeah.
take the over.
Take the over
I'm
in the
worried
Super Bowl.
about it because I feel like isn't everyone going to take the over? Like,
I mean,
who's-
it's moved. It's moved. by the
Yeah.
way.
I mean,
who's going to take the under?
I mean,
especially when you're going to Super Bowl parties. Excuse me, going to parties. It's the Chiefs and the 49ers. It just seems like it has to be over.
the right thing to do is to take the over for a big game. No one in their fucking right mind takes the under. and enjoys himself the
No.
entire game.
Ever.
Because, I
Ever.
mean, Kenny Unders, during those days, I was
R.I.P.
always rooting for the games to be over
He's
as
dead.
quickly as possible.
Big clock guy.
Yeah, big clock
Huge.
guy. You want the clock to end right away. You want everything to stay in bounds. You want just shit plays. You want a lot of runs.
That's like
honestly.
rooting for the Super Bowl to be over. And you're a
Exactly.
psychopath.
Exactly. So the people who do root for the unders, they have to be having like a
Mentally unstable.
Well, they have to have a good idea. They should like know something more than other people.
Let's put ourselves in that perspective.
Betting for the under?
Betting for the under, you're thinking there's going to be a lot of running.
Well, there is. I mean, San
The
Francisco.
49ers take up a lot of clock. The opposite is the Chiefs don't do that. They score in a minute and 30 seconds, like pretty much every time.
Well,
I think
I think the 49ers are like a better version of the Titans. And that's how they play the game, though.
Well,
but
they certainly have a better defense.
Yeah,
their offense, like the Chiefs handled Derrick Henry
pretty
better
fucking
than
well,
anyone
which
we've
is
seen in the
surprising.
last 7 weeks. So I guess if you put yourself in those shoes, you could see an under happening if the defense has something to do for Patrick Mahomes and the offense gets to keep the ball and just run.
That's true. They're just going to
40
wind down
times.
the clock. But it really depends. Honestly, it depends on the first quarter. Like if San Fran's up, going into halftime, obviously that's their game plan going to the second half. Just run out the clock. And that's about it.
I don't know if that would be. I mean, look at what happened to the Texans. I mean, Texans were up 24-0. What was it? And then the Chiefs just quick. So I don't think any lead is safe in the Niners' eyes.
No.
If I was college,
100%. But I mean, like that's always been like the game plan. Like, I mean, you look at all like the running teams, like Ravens, Titans, 49ers. I mean, like they'll get up, they'll come at you like quickly and hard. And then they'll just like play their game. Like they'll slow it down. They'll do exactly what they want to do. They'll go for it on 4th and 1. They'll just keep the ball. They'll have possession. So, I mean, I could see it, but I don't like it.
Yeah, I want to leave that mindset right now.
Yeah, 100%.
It's gone.
Out of it.
Gone.
Yeah. Back into the over.
Let's talk about some props.
Yeah.
There's a
yeah.
shit ton.
It's a lot of props.
I mean,
I already bet one.
which
What
one'd
was
you
that?
get?
Heads or tails?
I did 2 units on Patrick Mahomes over 32.5 yards.
Oh, that's
rushing.
easy. It's easy.
That's a safe one.
That one feels pretty safe.
Yeah.
The only problem is Nick Bosa. But I still think even if they just rush 4 people, Nick Bosa in the games that I've watched likes to run past the quarterback, which would allow Patrick Mahomes to run right down the middle. So
Yeah.
I'm liking that bet quite a lot, especially after seeing him run against the Titans. That one run that he had for the touchdown was like majestic.
It was great.
It was so athletic.
It was. It was intense.
yeah.
Well, they said
that
like
touchdown run, that was nuts.
they had like
It was
a
insane.
Amazon web whatever
No,
like
don't talk about Amazon.
stats, and like so it was like counted as like a 26-yard
the
run.
next gen stats.
Next gen
Yeah.
stats. That's it. But it was counted as a 26-yard run. But they tracked the total amount of yards, and it was like 60 plus yards.
Yeah. Remember when they used to do that for Devin Hester?
Oh
returns,
yeah.
And he would run for like 160 yards on like a 100-yard return.
Well, yeah. I mean, technically, like well, he ran from the 0-yard line to the other 0-yard line, so it's technically 100 yards. But obviously, yeah, there's zigzagging
distance
through.
traveled.
Yeah, that's what you got to look at.
Yeah, that's the only prop I've bet so far because I actually have 4 units on the over already.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
So
When'd you get it in?
I got half of it in for 53.5 and half in for 54.5.
It's pretty good.
So, and now because of the gambling ghost, I have to bet the Chiefs -1. And I think I'm going to keep it at -1. I'm not going to go to money line. So, I have a lot of. I mean,
You got a lot
I
riding on
have
this
some
game.
units on this
Yeah,
game,
yeah.
and I wasn't really planning on putting any more on to props. But what are you guys looking at?
I mean, there's many different variations of the coin flip, which is very interesting. I mean,
So I count 2 So you're talking about like there's extra bets on that. Like if the team who wins the coin flip,
Yeah.
do they win the game? That sort of
right.
stuff.
I don't like any of that. I mean, I probably will toss like half a unit on Heads or tails?
on heads or tails.
I think that
Well, what do you do?
I'm gonna take heads.
Yeah,
Oh,
tails
what?
never fails.
I'm a heads
Tails
guy.
never
fails ever.
It's insane.
In
Tails
the
never
history
fails.
of the
the odds
universe,
are the same.
they're just not.
It's literally 50-50.
But-
But
But heads doesn't have a saying.
all right, then bet on tails.
Well, who will win the coin toss? That's another one of them.
What the team calls it, if they're right, what they call it.
Yeah.
If that team is going to win, who has the ball first? There's lots, and then we've got Jennifer Lopez over under 2.5 wardrobe changes, and Demi Lovato either in a dress, skirt, or gown of some sort.
Yeah.
We don't have any over under time of the national anthem, which I'm a little
I
upset
thought it
about.
was at 2 minutes.
I mean, that's what I saw just on
Oh.
Twitter.
Yeah, there's nothing in
We
ours.
don't have it on our book.
Yeah.
No.
I don't like any of those. I think dumb money goes for those bets. I think
It's-
a Jack of old would jump on those,
It's the Super Bowl.
but it's just like it's a waste. There's no way you're wasting money. You
kinda
don't have an
fun.
edge.
I'm probably gonna throw something on like the first score, like score within whatever
It's
minutes.
5.5 minutes,
That's always
which
kind of
is
fun.
low.
Yeah,
It's
Which
a
is
lot.
it's very low.
I believe.
Yeah, I might bet no on that one, which is counterintuitive to my over, but I'm not
Well, but-
I'm not gonna bet any of those props.
That's tough. Yeah.
Those props are the reasons that I'm not up like a bajillion units this year. So
Because you didn't do the props, or
because I did do the props,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
lost all the time.
well, you did your Jack trifecta.
Yeah, and the
Mm.
trifecta just doesn't
Never works.
work.
No,
So
the over under for sacks is 4.5. In case you're wondering.
Ooh.
4.5.
Yeah.
I don't hate that. though. Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, you got a great defensive line coming out of the 49ers, but you also have, Patrick Mahomes who can get the ball out of his hand in like point
Yeah.
whatever seconds.
I like 4.5 because Jimmy G is going to be. They're not going to win this game if Jimmy G is not throwing. He needs to throw the ball.
Well,
They're
yeah.
not going to win the game by just running.
I mean, that's how, you could say that the Kansas City Chiefs came back against the Titans is because they like held them to like, 2nd and 10. They won first down and they brought it back. I mean, that's how really they need to take over. And, so
Tannehill
they're going to
couldn't-
force them.
Tannehill couldn't.
But I do
throw
think Jimmy G's better.
way better than Ryan
I-
Tannehill.
I mean, not statistically wise or passer rating
Only
wise.
threw the ball 8 times last game.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Killed me.
Yeah.
Killed me.
What do you mean? How'd that kill you?
I had receptions and prop yards for Deebo Samuel. It's rough.
Why?
It's a rough one.
He needs to have a good game.
Yeah.
Well,
Debo.
what props are you guys going to take for sure?
I don't know. I like the
kinda
first
like-
score.
Raheem Mostert rushing yards.
Really, you think he's gonna
Um,
have another big one?
I also
he's,
like
he's
the-
a former Bear, so
That's true.
think about it.
What is that number at? I'm curious. Because I mean, he's not
75,
gonna put up.
75 and a half.
Ooh.
Okay, I mean, he's not gonna put up another 200 yards. That's
Yeah,
what-
that's up there.
Receptions 2 and longest rush 14 and a half.
14 and a half
For longest rush, yes.
for Mostert.
Yes.
That's an interesting one.
That's
Let
up
me know if
there.
there's any. I'll get the quick props up.
No, I just don't. I don't think. I'm gonna be smart.
That's stupid.
I know.
It is dumb.
Listen, I
It's
get
really
it.
dumb.
I understand, but I'm evolving as a human
Yeah.
and as a gambler.
This new Jack,
Questionable.
this 2020 Jack that we're
I don't know.
seeing.
Once Jack starts padding his pockets a little bit with some wins,
Wow.
he gets a little bit more intelligent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No.
That's what's happening. I'm telling you.
Dude,
It's
the
like
thing is, what's getting you there, and you're changing it.
What?
Like you're.
No,
like,
no, because the props aren't what got me there.
That's true. But four units on the
Yeah, 4
the
units on the
is
over. That's not smart.
hefty.
Yeah, I know, but it's a Super Bowl. Plus, it
I mean-
just should go over. Am I wrong?
I mean, you should.
Yeah.
Or will.
But
Two different things.
If it doesn't, I'm okay with it because
You're-
I thought it out completely. The problem is when I put on money on props, I don't think it out fully. I just like it. I like the thrill of it,
Mm.
and that's why they lose.
That's fair.
So that's why I'm not doing it.
Thrilling.
So,
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Well, it's definitely going to be an exciting game. Hopefully, it's not another shit game like last year, which just 10-3 was it?
Don't even say that, man.
I'm just
Oh,
saying it.
That would be upsetting.
That was
That would be
horrible.
upsetting.
That
but
would be very upsetting.
This is an offense heavy team versus a pretty good offense as well. So
I look back at the Saints 49ers game, and it was like what 49-46. Like,
Yeah, it was
the
a
Saints-
shootout.
The Saints are a very similar offense to
That was exciting.
the Chiefs, but the Chiefs also have a running quarterback.
I think I don't know. I don't think it's the same offense.
Well, they have similar targets. Like
That's true.
They have very good.
You got
like
two great
capable running
tight
backs,
ends.
great tight ends.
Yeah,
Really fast, adaptive slot receivers.
that's fair.
People that can go outside. Like they just have very similar offenses.
Mhm.
It's definitely going to come down to the defensive line for the Chiefs. If
Yeah.
they can protect Mahomes, if they can stop Nick Bosa, like the Chiefs are going to win by like 2 touchdowns.
You gonna bet that?
No,
Oh, because you can.
You can.
I know I can.
You sure can. Yeah,
I don't know.
I'll take some props. We'll see. We'll put them on Twitter.
Maybe if I am, I wrote it down. I have to, and plus I have the ghost. I'll probably do
Ghost of
I'll
Gambling
probably go
Future.
up to -3.5 to
One-
win by more than
Whoa.
a field goal.
Wow,
If they're gonna win, it's not gonna be by.
it's
a
not gonna
field
be a
goal.
1. Yeah,
I
Let me
think
see.
I think they're too dominant.
it's fair.
You can only get up to, well, at least
I think
to
3 right
and
now.
That's plus 104.
Yeah,
I don't like that actually. Never mind.
I mean, I wonder who's going to be right: the ghost, the girlfriend, or the grandma. It's going to be something.
well, it's the ghost and girlfriend versus the grandma,
Dude,
and I hate to root against your grandma because
Yeah,
she sounds
She
so
sounds
nice.
like a sweet lady.
Yeah.
she's great.
I mean, no doubt she is, but I hate
That you
that I have to root against
yeah.
her. And
I
there's
mean-
obviously there's no disrespect, but it's when it's game time.
I hope your grandma is wrong.
I hope your grandma's wrong, and I hope she thinks other people are still on the team, so that's why it inflates
Don't worry.
her picture
if I
of the
lose, I'll give her a
49ers.
call and be like, "Hey,
Yeah,
like, you lost this for me. Could you
Yeah.
swing me like $50 next time you see me?"
rightfully
Yeah,
so.
Next
Yeah,
birthday card.
Yeah.
And you throw in an
I mean,
extra
it's not-
50.
or
it's
give me
very
some like
convenient.
leftovers for like the next
Something-
meal you
oh,
cook
dude, I
or
got some
something.
Sloppy Joe over Christmas. Fire.
That's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard in my life.
Dude, it's my grandma, man. Come on.
That's disgusting. Sloppy Joe.
Oh, no,
What are you-
sorry.
What are
Sorry.
you, 10 years old?
Dude, that's what she makes. I eat it. I'm just here to make her happy.
How is it delivered to you?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Frozen?
No, she made it.
Yeah, but like, what did you do with it?
What do you mean? What did I do with it?
How-
No, it was in
what,
it. It
what was
wasn't. No,
in?
it wasn't frozen. It was in a Tupperware. I just ate it the next couple days
Thank
after
God
Christmas.
you didn't say like a Ziploc. I would have thrown up literally on this microphone.
No, it was in a she saves Cool Whip containers and puts them in there. She saves every container she's ever gotten. Like she goes to Portillo's and gets a salad, she saves that shit every single time. She doesn't pay for that. You use too many paper towels? No. Those cost money.
Damn,
Reuses
dude.
paper plates. She's a conserver.
The 49ers might win this game.
100%.
Shit. All right. Well, I mean that's all I have. What do you think? I think we're gonna have Jason on. What do you think Jason and Matt are going to pick?
Well-
Jason's gonna say the Chiefs because the Niners beat the Packers and he wants the Niners to
100%.
lose.
And I think Matt's the
You are
natural.
perfectly in Jason's brain. That's 100% what he's gonna say.
Matt's the natural villain. So who's the team that most people hate? I think it's.
The Chiefs.
I don't know.
No.
No, I don't think
Well,
it's the
of the
Chiefs.
two.
People fucking
People
love
are
the
rooting
Chiefs.
for Patrick
People love Patrick Mahomes. People love Andy Reid in his Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah, the villain
fact
pick is
that-
definitely 49ers.
The fact that he went home, how'd you celebrate the win? Well, I went home, went to my bed, and had a cheeseburger and went to bed.
Yeah.
That's about
Yeah,
it.
you can't root against
how can you
that.
hate that? You can't. So I think there's no true natural villain. The only thing you could actually really pull up is that Jimmy G was in the Patriots and he, under Tom Brady, Bill Belichick.
True.
That's the really only thing you could throw out there that says oh, this is the actual natural villain. But I don't think anyone's really that bad. But if you're gonna pick somebody, it's
the
probably gonna be the
49ers.
49ers. Yeah,
Plus Jimmy G is too good looking, so naturally people don't like that.
100%.
That's true.
I
That's
heard-
100. I mean,
That
No,
baby
you-
comment,
yeah.
Yeah.
it's a win, baby, or whatever.
Dating strippers and whatnot.
What?
Right? Is that a thing?
No, it's not. We are not promoting that
Mm,
whatsoever.
It's
I don't know if that might be a thing.
it's a
Let's
thing
not talk
I'll
about
write
that.
a blog
We
about
can
it.
run for that. We can run with that.
Also, I heard I think an absurd take from Colin Cowherd that
Everything he says.
Bill Belichick traded Jimmy G and took less so that he wanted to keep Jimmy G and the Patriots wouldn't. So he said, fine, I'm going to trade him to a place where I know he's going to be successful and take less for him so that he's really good so that I can prove to the Patriots that we should have kept him.
No,
I think that's
my
absurd.
God, that's the most ridiculous take in the world.
He's like nobody in the world is happier than Bill Belichick because it proves that he's right. He went somewhere where he knows he's going to be successful. He took only a second-round pick from him. He could have gotten a lot more because he wanted to stick it to the Patriots, and I think it's absolutely absurd.
I mean, I don't think Jimmy G is like that great either. I mean, he's an above-average QB.
Yeah, he's not
Like-
the reason why they're there.
no.
100%.
It's like when the Ravens went back in what was that like
13?
10, 2010?
Well, you talking about the last year Ray
Harbaugh
Lewis?
versus Harbaugh? Yeah,
That's
where
like
they won with
13,
Joe Flacco.
14.
Yeah, you got like an average QB. They won. I mean,
I mean, Joe Flacco got paid for that. But
well, yeah, no shit, he got paid. Yeah, goddamn right, you're gonna get paid.
got
I
his
brought you to the Super
money.
Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't think he's great. So I don't know if I believe in that narrative
That
that you've
was-
just
I just
spoken
heard that,
of.
and I'm like, that's
So you just believe anything you hear? Is
For-
that what you're saying?
no. I said I don't believe it.
yeah, that's just.
I mean, that was absurd. Just to
Bill
think like,
Belichick is a known cheater, though.
well, yeah, that's probably true.
That's
But I
how they
mean,
win.
he's been that coach for that time. He's like, oh, I want the Patriots to be bad. So I'm gonna like that's just stupid. I just want to say,
I mean, no one wants to win more than Bill Belichick.
100%.
Or
So
time.
much
I
so
also-
that he cheats by watching.
Also, we'll have to go back and see.
The
This is
Browns.
like the first Super Bowl that doesn't involve Peyton Manning, Ben Roethlisberger, Tom Brady.
Oh,
for,
that's
like,
right. I saw that
years,
stat. Yeah, something like that.
for like the longest time.
It's great. Yeah,
yeah,
thank
but
God.
that's an easy stat because Brady was in it for 7 years.
Well, exactly.
So it's like, of course.
Yeah,
Well,
and they just throw in two other great quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
but
still a long
but no, I mean,
shot.
I think
Yeah.
you're exactly right. I mean, I'm glad because like now these old people are getting out of the way and like
Love it.
making the
Young
way
guys.
for
Boomers,
the
dude.
yeah.
Okay,
Okay, they're
boomer,
barely
yeah.
boomers. They're like Gen X, if anything. Hey, man.
God bless.
No, I mean, I think it's great to see the next generation like finally coming through,
I
and
mean, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Jimmy G, love it.
they're all relatively young. I mean, they are like Lamar Jackson's what 23, Mahomes is like 24.
No, it's crazy to think that Joe Burrow is older than Lamar Jackson.
That's right.
Lamar
So
Jackson's like
he's
22.
That's
Yeah,
right.
he's
He's
22.
22. Yeah. Big
crazy.
big Drew Brees fan. You see that like video of him like playing with like the Brees kids?
Bears should sign him.
Like
Get him.
the Brees kids love Lamar Jackson. It was
Get
hilarious.
Phillip Rivers.
Lamar Jackson's like kind of a child.
I mean, he's 22
The
years
way
old.
that he talks is kind of like he's like a very happy child, like just a,
Well, he's 22 years
a
old. What
happy
do you
little
expect?
12-year-old.
Yeah.
Just like I just like play football, man. It's really fun.
Yeah.
It's like all right, Lamar.
Great, man.
Cool.
Anything
Yeah.
else?
Love it.
Anything more insightful? No,
No.
I'm good.
Cool.
Whatever.
Love the
man.
game, man.
Whatever, man.
Real positive guy.
Yeah, I think. I mean, you took a villain pick, and I think Matt's going
Dude,
to take a
How
similar
do you
villain
call
pick.
my grandma a villain?
Yeah, your grandma is a villain.
Wow.
Well, she
I won't
is.
even say that, man. That's pretty rude.
I mean,
Grandma's
she
a
took
villain.
the 49ers. So
That's not a villain pick.
I'll be interested to see. I won't tell Matt who we took because he might just pick whoever we don't take because he's a natural villain.
That's fair.
So I'm not going to tell him.
Let's watch to see if he switches his pick
Yeah,
when he realizes what we took.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I'll tell.
You wanna
I'll
put a
wait
bet
for
on
him to
that?
say, and then I'll
might.
tell him what we took.
Let's put a prop on that.
Yeah. What's the prop on Matt switching after he realizes what we picked?
Yes, no.
I don't know.
It's interesting.
My bets with you are not going well so far. The Coyotes have been non-existent.
No. When's that up, by the way? I don't know what date.
The 9th.
The 9th?
of
Great.
February.
I'll have to
Yeah.
put that on my calendar.
I have it in
I think
mind.
it's like a Tuesday.
What
I
was the
think.
wager? I don't even remember.
You
you
have
have
to wear.
to-
You have to dress.
Oh,
like
you have
a
to dress
coyote
up
on
as
the
a
podcast.
coyote.
You
Yeah.
have to thrift it and pay for it.
Yeah.
No, the thrifting part you brought up.
I
but
don't
that
think
doesn't
you
make
have
any
to
sense.
thrift it. I think you
How
just
are
have
we
to-
gonna-
I'm gonna
how
go
are we
back-
going to thrift a coyote?
I'm gonna go
costume?
back to the tape.
Yeah, I know you said it, but we ignored it completely.
I'm gonna go back
100%.
to the tape. I don't think you did.
Oh,
you
well,
could
we
have.
did.
I'm gonna look back at the
I think you
tape.
just have to pay for the outfit
Yeah.
of being a coyote.
Don't,
Yeah.
and you have to buy it from a local business.
That we might have said that, but I don't know how we did it.
I don't know
You
how.
can't buy it from Amazon.
All right. Well, That is the first half. I'm going to switch it over to. Apparently, I'm going to do some sort of transition here.
We don't have to do that. That was just more of a.
I don't want to do it.
It seems
a lot
tough.
of work.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
we're going to throw it over to the suburb boys.
yeah. But you're also in it.
But I'm in it too because I have.
He's got dual citizenship.
Yeah, yeah. It's great to see.
Yeah, I could be on both national soccer teams. If I
Yeah.
wanted
100%.
to. All right, that's Chicago boys Super Bowl picks. Good luck, boys. I hope
Hey,
you
you
guys do
too.
well.
Hey, I
I'll
hope
see you
I
at
hope
my-
you do well.
Thanks.
I'll be there. I will be
See you
there.
at my
I'm
place.
confirming that I'll
Why
be
aren't
there.
you going?
I'm not going to be there. I have other plans.
What?
Going to a place in River North.
Wow, River
Oh
North.
my god, dude! Fucking booge.
Sorry. What do you want?
Booge.
Dude, it's my birthday. I do whatever I want.
Oh, here he goes again with his birthday.
My grandma brought it
That's
up.
fair.
I
You're
didn't
gonna be
bring it up.
27. The big
Yep.
27.
She's surprised. She's shocked I'm going to be that old.
Yeah. No, you're gonna be in your mid-20s.
Still in my mid-20s.
Hey, good for you, man. I don't believe that's
Hey,
mid 20s, but
God bless.
you know, it is what
yeah,
it
I don't
is.
believe it either, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
All right, let's throw it to Chicago boys.
Nope.
Suburb boys.
There you go.
Okay, hey, we're here with the Chicago boys.
Yep. Welcome to
We're gonna
Block Your
get
Bookie
some,
podcast.
Yeah, Block Your Bookie Part 2. We're gonna get some Chicago, or no, I mean Suburb boys. Did I say
Yeah.
Chicago boys? I
Suburb
just
boys.
got done with the Chicago boys. You just watched that.
Downers Grove. It's the
Now we got the Grove boys.
DG Dirty 630.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So everybody who's watching and listening probably already knows my picks.
They would, but
so
refresh us
just
really
to
fast.
recap, so I have 7 units on the game right now. I've also upped my unit recently, which is scary. So I have 7 units on the game.
Is that props and the game, or is that just straight?
I'll tell you right now. So I have 4 units on the over. 2 are on 53.5 and 2 are on 54.5. And then I also
Gotcha.
have 2 units on the Chiefs spread -1.
Okay.
And I have 1 unit, or no, I have 8 units because then I have 2 units on Patrick Mahomes over 32.5 rush yards. So that's what I'm rocking right now, but I'm very curious to hear what you guys are rocking because you guys are talking about dresses, you're talking about skirts.
Holy
have-
shit!
I mean
Jack.
that's just it.
Honestly, I feel like 8 units is like when you say it out loud, it's crazy, but then when you think about it, it's
It's
like
a Super Bowl
it's a
too.
Super Bowl.
It's-
Shit is
it's a
flying
once-a-year
everywhere.
thing.
My friend used to bet people on the Super Bowl, and at one point, he for the Super Bowl was down $375. This was in high school when he had no income, so he was like asking his mom every like week if I could go to B-Dubs, take $20, and then to pay
Oh
it to
my
somebody.
god, dude! What the South of Haiti scum, dude? You're stealing money from your parents.
No, I wasn't.
to
What are you
pay
talking
out.
about?
I know you weren't, but like your friend is a bad person.
Yeah, his you know how you could do instant messaging on your phone? He thought that when he was in Mexico, like instant messaging was like text messaging and that they had like the deal to do like international, but he was using his Wi-Fi or not his Wi-Fi, like 3G to do it.
No.
$2,100.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's bad.
We've
Sorry.
all had that story.
I didn't drop his name though, so it's all right. Sorry. You know who I'm talking about.
What's his name?
You.
Oh,
All right,
shit.
cool. Let's get into our picks for this game.
Okay.
San Francisco 49ers, Kansas City Chiefs. We just listened back to Shooter's grandmother giving the pick, and I haven't bet it yet. I'm still like I'm playing time. I've been like,
we have a hunch of who you're gonna bet
why?
because you're a villain guy.
No, it's the villain pick. I in
What
my
would
own,
be the villain?
yeah.
pick?
There is no
what
really
would-
villain
Yeah,
pick.
there is.
No, there isn't because
Yeah, there
Kansas City, like Patrick Mahomes is the hero, right? But then the defense of San Francisco is like,
The villain.
no, they're heroes too. Bosa is awesome.
San Francisco's
How
the
are
villain.
they? How are they the villain?
Yeah, how are they? If
Because
anything,
they took out the Packers.
Because Jimmy G has a good jawline.
Eastern Illinois.
I mean,
tell me I'm wrong.
just because he's hot doesn't mean he's a villain.
He's a natural villain.
How is Jimmy Garoppolo a villain?
He's a natural villain. He just is. He's a natural villain to a regular guy. You know.
No, I would say that Jimmy G is almost like the hero that we deserve, but we don't get. You know, like Jimmy G should probably win this
That's
game.
why he's the villain.
no.
He'd probably be pretty good.
I
with
would
the
say that
Bears.
Jimmy, if you're comparing
be
Jimmy
great on the
G
Bears.
to Mahomes, I'd say they're both kind of hero characters. Like Jimmy G has taken the San Francisco 49ers from shit to being very good. And it wasn't just Jimmy G.
Well,
Obviously the defense
I
became
mean,
super good.
He is already a 2-time Super Bowl champion, or what? What is he?
Does that count?
Yeah, because
Yeah, it
he was
would
backed
count.
up.
Back up.
I think it says it on his wiki. It was
Yeah.
like it's either 2 or 3. I'm like, oh,
I think the situation is they are the natural villains because Mahomes and the Chiefs are such heroes.
well, and also I think
There has to be an antagonist.
I
don't
think
think
the
that there
natural
is.
hero is the Chiefs because Andy Reid. Because you just
Yeah,
want,
Andy Reid
You
too.
just want Andy Reid to win. I mean that's why I'm going with
Yeah,
him.
Yeah, but
you're gonna take a win away from Andy Reid.
No, but here's the thing. That I would say that both teams, like, there's not a character that I hate on either. Like, I would be happy if either team won. I'm still leaning towards KC, but like the defense in my head is going to stop them, and then they're going to run through Kansas City's defense because they been bad against the run, right?
Did Derrick Henry run through their defense?
Their offense didn't run the ball in the second half because they were down, that's what I don't get about coaching is like if you have a game plan and it was working in that first quarter and a half, right? They were up by 17 points or some shit.
Yeah.
We're talking about Tennessee, and then all of a sudden they come on this crazy like score touchdown, you're losing. Why did you stop giving it to Henry? He was doing a good job.
I mean, that's what got him.
I would say that like
It's
the coaching
literally-
fucked that game up more than Derrick Henry fucked that game up.
But it's because they schemed against it in the second half, and they were able to stop Derrick Henry. And then it left him.
He didn't get carries.
It left him with 3rd and 10s, and then you can't run Derrick Henry on 3rd and 10. You have to pass.
He got he got so many less carries in that second half. So that's not like scheming against it.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
they also had to because you have to score fast. They were scoring rapidly.
I mean, you got to run that clock down. You got to keep your defense off.
Why is it going to be different for the 49ers?
I think that the 49ers offense is better than the Titans.
Do they have a better run
I think so.
than Derrick Henry? The lead.
I mean, like
the lead leader?
I haven't watched a lot of 49ers football, and I don't think any of us really have. But against Green Bay, they got rolled.
Well,
Yeah.
Green Bay is a fraud. We all know that.
Sorry,
I
Jason,
mean,
but that was bad.
That game, just like I knew it was going to happen, and right from the start, it was just downhill.
Everyone pretty much knew that was going to happen.
But like this, what the worst part was is that we showed up in the second half right away, scored right away, and then we stopped them, and it was like, why the hell did we not do that the first half? Like if we did that the first quarter, like we have done all year, like started out well and then trailed off. But yeah, I had a little bit of biasy pick last week.
Yeah,
or 2
that's
weeks ago.
the other thing that we were predicting to happen is that you are going to make a spite pick because the 49ers beat the Packers.
So actually, no. Every time you lose to a team, you want that team to win it.
Not
out,
true.
right? Because it shows
Not
you're,
true.
You're tougher, and like we lost to the better team. I'm not gonna go with the 49ers. I can't. No way. No, it's not. It's not a spite pick. It's more. I think Kansas City's gonna win this.
See, I agree. I think that Kansas City is going to win this, but then after you look at it and you keep thinking about it, San Francisco just makes sense.
I experience and someone said it. Someone tweeted it. It's like you were looking at the game. It's like one team trusts their guy completely and utterly to do amazing, and then the other team doesn't trust their guy at all. I'm gonna go with the team that trusts their guy. You know, like I'm gonna go with Kansas City, who trusts Mahomes. He's like experience. He didn't make it to the Super Bowl last year, but he had a great fight with Brady. You know, like.
Yeah.
I just don't think the 49ers. I think the 49ers are the true frauds of the NFL.
What?
Yeah, they're good, but I don't think they're great. What they almost lost to the Redskins. They've had some close games.
I mean, they were almost a 5th seed, right? If the Seahawks got past on the goal line,
Yeah, which they didn't.
49ers would have been a 5th seed.
Yeah, but the Seahawks were also frauds. We all know that.
Oh well, I mean,
They were so injured that there was no chance they were ever going to keep.
yeah, that
winning.
doesn't mean they're frauds.
They
Though.
scored
I mean, they
9
didn't
points.
deserve to be getting a first
It's
round.
impressive that they did because of how hurt they were.
I disagree, but okay.
They almost lost.
Let's get into some picks
Yeah.
because we can go back and
Well,
forth.
So, I had this same dilemma. Okay,
What?
when we started this episode back in Chicago, I told the boys, like, hey, I'm actually doing something different this week, and I am just taking the over. And that's what I said. And I got a little ridiculed, but I was like, listen, I mean, it's a toss-up at this point, and the over does not feel like a toss-up. So I'm going to put all my eggs in that basket. I'm going to enjoy this game, and I'm not going to sweat.
You think the overs for sure? What happens
Yeah.
if the 49ers defense shows up and it's 21-7 at the end of the game?
What happened when they played a similar team to Kansas City in New Orleans, and the score was 49-46.
Yeah, and then the Rams 31-34, 29-22 to the Falcons.
I have a prior year hangover of like a low scoring, super boring Super Bowl. I don't want that to happen. But like it's just like in the back of your head, like that was the worst Super Bowl last year. It could happen again.
Yeah, but the Patriots are that team, you know. Like they will control.
Style.
Yeah, they will definitely control the score.
They play football. They don't like they play the game.
Yeah, but
that's
what San Francisco's gonna be doing this entire week. They're gonna be like, how can we make sure Mahomes doesn't get to do what he wants to do?
I know, but doesn't everyone say that? And then he scores in a minute and 30 seconds, and it's like, oh shit.
Is that out yet?
What?
Scoring 6.5 minutes.
No,
I mean,
actually 5.5.
Let's jump back to. I don't think that the Chicago guys should have ever ridiculed you because.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I want to enjoy my time. I want to watch a
I don't-
game.
I don't
pick
think
a horse though.
No,
I don't think that
I think you got to pick a horse
I
just because
bet-
it's block your bookie.
I bet
mean-
more overs than anything because it's just more fun to watch. If my team is on the
true.
losing side of an over, I'm like, oh, well, I guess the over is going to be okay. But my team is losing. If you're just putting everything into the over, I can get behind that. I do
Yeah.
that a lot.
Cheering
Fun.
for a good game.
Plus, we're gonna have like people over. It's gonna be like party environment. We just want to watch some points get up.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing props.
Yeah.
I'm going big on the props. I got some profit picks, and I'm going to call it the prop fit because that makes sense.
Explain the profit just for
The
people
prophet
who don't know.
is a secret person who makes picks based on nothing but a feeling. I don't really want to give out the name yet because I don't want people to text her, tweet her.
Oh, but we know it's a female.
Scooter's
It is a
grandma.
Classic
Is it
job.
Scooter's grandma?
Scooter.
Shooter.
Yo, I am so down with calling
Let's
Shooter
change his
Scooter
name.
I'm
from
sorry.
now
I'm
on.
sorry, Scooter. I mean Shooter. I mean
Scooter is gonna be good. All right.
I meant Shooter.
So the prop fit has tails. She said the tail is the correct pick. And I know you're going to say it's a 50-50 toss-up and there's no chance, but it's tails. This time it's tails. Demi
Tails never
Lovato,
fail.
tails never fails.
Okay.
Demi Lovato will be wearing some form of dress, skirt, whatever you want to call it. Angie has a really good feeling about
You
it.
just gave out the prophet's name, you idiot.
No, that's not the prophet.
It's Scooter's grandma.
No, it's Scooter's grandma. You were the one who had to jump on it. No one would have even noticed that. We could have just talked about someone else.
You said you weren't going to give the identity. Then you said it was her.
Oh.
Yeah, her.
Tay, what is Demi Lovato going to wear?
Silence.
Oh.
Great radio. She says she doesn't
I don't know. That means you don't bet it.
That means you bet it. My other picks, there is a Patrick Mahomes pass yards compared
great
to
pick.
Jimmy Garoppolo pass yards. He has it's comparison, so it's verse minus 63.5 yards for Patrick Mahomes.
Holy shit.
And I'm going to take that with completions. It's a comparison. It's minus 6.5 completions. So I'm putting all my baskets into one egg. I know what I said. Patrick Mahomes is going to throw all over, and he's going
That's
to.
a big egg.
It's a big egg, a lot of baskets. He's going to throw all over. Jimmy G is not going to throw. How many throws did he have in the Green Bay game? 8?
Yeah, he completed 6.
6 for 8.
He didn't need to.
He didn't need to. And that's what I think they're going to try and do for this game. Jimmy G, not the best in the air.
That's not true. That's actually not true.
What are you talking about?
They just don't trust him.
They just don't need to. He's not. He's actually really good for.
Why don't
for
they
their-
need to?
His passer because their run game is so good.
Oh, but you just said before that it wasn't good, Jack.
No, I said that it was good. They literally ran. Mozart ran for 230 yards in the
Okay,
Packers.
well, I'm just saying that you said that they did not run better than Titans, and I said that they did.
Well, I'm saying they don't have a better run game than the Titans.
But they do.
No, they don't. The Titans literally have Derrick Henry, who had the most yards in the entire league.
But he didn't carry in that last game. It doesn't matter. Moving on. I have those 4 props. I'm still undecided, even after hearing what everyone else has to take and what. It's just I want to go Kansas City. I want to. I'm putting money on Patrick Mahomes to throw a lot. So it just would make sense for me to be on Kansas City's team. But something in me is just like, hey, San Fran. It's a toss up anyway. Well, +1 is nothing, right?
I mean, there could be situations where you win those props and win San Francisco. If the run game does show up.
If the run game does show up and it's a goddamn shootout. If this game ends up with like 80 points, that will be
amazing.
It will be one of the best Super Bowls. And I want that to happen. And I want Andy Reid to just smile at the end of the game. You know, if they lose, he will be unhappy Andy, and his whale face will just.
Hey, dude,
he's got the face of a whale. Or walrus. Walrus.
He does have a walrus
face. All right.
You got to put.
I think the walrus is in the same field as a whale.
No, because when you say whale, it's like you're calling him fat.
What do you got against bulldogs?
Do you follow the thing where like the owner of the dog looks like the dog?
Yeah,
100%.
Oh my God! Do that towards the screen, and then we can get a little toss up.
Yeah, can you send me a picture?
Take
of your
glasses off, unless you put. Hold on, send a picture of me with your glasses on.
Yeah, can you do that later?
Oh yeah. I think there is one already in here.
Of course there is, because they've already done this comparison. We can just find the picture of you two being compared.
I'm pretty sure everyone should first off go follow Life of Mae West _ in between the words. Best Instagram on the game. But
best Instagram on the game.
I know what I said.
In the basket, in the egg.
The basket.
Baskets in the eggs.
Yeah, at least we're not saying like racially insensitive things like last time we recorded.
We didn't say no. Don't go back in the timestamps. We did not.
When did we say something racial?
I don't know. We were saying some weird stuff.
No, you guys were talking about rape. Ronaldo rape cases.
No, we weren't.
No.
Yes, you were.
Oh, here. So
Ronaldo.
Rape cases?
Yes.
We were talking about rape. We were talking about.
You said that didn't Ronaldo have a rape case in Vegas, and you were like, oh, it doesn't really matter if anything's in Vegas. I was like, it's rape. It still matters.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we actually have a picture.
See, I need her more just like at you though.
Looking at it and with my.
All right, Jay, what do we got for your picks?
Okay, so after Jack was saying he's got 8 units on, I was like, what if I put down right now? So I've officially put in 7 units on the game, with not touching the good props. So that's probably going to double.
Talking to Mike Jason.
And sorry. I'll stay focused, forward focused. No eye contact, man. I'm sorry. No, it's not going to be a close game. The Chiefs are going to win. Andy Reid, floral shirts. That's all I got to say. It's a win.
Wonderful. What a beautiful man he is.
I mean, he deserves it. He's going to win. I got 1 unit on the Chiefs money line, and then my favorite bet of team total over of 27.5, Chiefs. And so I got a unit on that. Bosa over tackles 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
4?
Yeah. Only
That's so good.
right? It's actually tackles
4 and assists.
So he doesn't even have to get full tackles. It's like, all right. Was it longest field goal of the game? 47.5. Robbie Gould on the best team, and that's not the Bears. MVP, Patrick Mahomes, because I think the Chiefs are going to run away with it. What do I got here? Well, I have the Matt completion picks -6.5. Go Matt, great pick on that. Over 2.5 touchdowns with Mahomes kind of has to happen if the team total is going to hit.
You are all in on the Chiefs right now.
Oh, I am hard on the Chiefs, very hard. Full staff mass, full staff mass. You know what I mean. And then I'm gonna go. You think Prophet says tails? All right, I don't have it in yet, but I'm gonna do the tails pick.
I mean,
just imagine getting pumped up at the coin toss.
Tails never fails, dude. I mean, that's not a profit pick, really. I mean, everyone knows Tails never fails.
But she picks what's right.
J-Lo outfit changes. I'm gonna do 2.5.
No. You don't touch that. It's the odds of it's just it's too crazy how all of it works. We don't know how much time she actually has because they might bring other people on like they have before. Yeah, but then what if she doesn't have as much time to do changes?
Well, it's between her and Shakira.
Oh, Shakira's great.
And they're going to bring other people too. No, they're going to be multiple acts. Each act is going to be an outfit change. I think for sure three changes. What was the other one I was looking? Oh, she's doing a Selena cover for sure. 100%.
How many goddamn units are you throwing out here?
And that's why I haven't got because half the props aren't even open, so I can't.
Yeah, that's true.
And then the creepiest bet that our book has is the Demi Lovato skirt dress one.
I don't like it.
It's just I feel uncomfortable betting it, but I am going to bet that she's
wearing
a dress because it's just a little weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
Why is that weird?
It's just
I don't know. We're just betting on what this woman chooses to wear. It's like Fuck is
I mean,
going
if
on?
Justin Timberlake was going up there, I guess you can't really like. What is Justin Timberlake gonna wear?
A shirt.
A shirt, a
Leather pants. What's the leather
Is,
pants?
is he going to be wearing a jacket?
Yeah, I don't know. That one also makes me uncomfortable.
All right, well.
The one thing that's missing on here is colored Gatorade.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's on there, and the national anthem over.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think that's a for sure hit.
I
Oh,
know. I think that's a for sure under. You know
Really?
why? Rehab changes people.
She was crying at the Grammys.
But how many times can someone be changed to whether back to being normal?
Is she
you know?
even going to be there for the?
Is it an
national-
even or odd number of times she went to rehab?
I think it was odd. She went once.
No, she went way more than one.
Did she? I thought she went once to
No
the one
way.
actually like in Downers Grove.
No,
She was in Downers Grove.
Yeah, I think so. Tay, how many times did Demi Lovato go to rehab? She's not good at radio. Three.
Wow.
Demi.
I mean,
That was
I
a
need
guess, but
I need
So
the
it
dates.
could be
I need
more.
the
So if-
dates of when
so
she
if,
went.
If it was 3, yeah, that's so true. But if she's normally over, right? That's where we're at. One rehab
Under.
under.
And she has gone over and under.
One rehab
Over.
back to over because she's back to normal. One rehab
Under.
under. So it's under. If it's actually 3, but if it's 2, then it's over.
But no, I think that the first time she sang it, it was under. So it would be the opposite. It'd be over, under, over, under, over. She's
No,
over.
Camp
now.
Rock Demi probably is over.
I don't think
Camp
so.
Rock.
I think the one that she's saying in Camp Rock was over because she had those runs.
I didn't watch Camp Rock, so I couldn't tell you anything about it.
Yeah, I
That's-
was a little lost.
That's
as well.
that's all you.
You don't like Camp Rock?
I've never watched Camp Rock.
I won't Camp Rock.
Aren't
shame
you aren't you a Joe Bros guy?
I do like the Joe Bros.
Yeah,
I love the Joe Bros.
love the Joe Bros.
I did not watch a lot of Disney. I was a
I'm
big
a sucker
Nickelodeon and
for
cartoon
you.
guy.
Being a Nickelodeon guy, you were probably also Cartoon Network, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so solid about 80.
No, it isn't.
Yeah,
What
it is.
Disney? All right, Disney Channel had some terrible shows that you love. Camp Rock. Hold on, how old
That was
were
a
you when
movie.
Camp Rock? Camp Rock was a show, I thought too. No,
Yeah, I mean, I might have my driver's license. I don't know.
Disney Channel was made for kids in middle school and under.
Hey, don't get to talking about Disney. It's a cult. I'm a part of it.
I mean,
Yeah, he literally went to Disney for his honeymoon.
I mean, I'm 100%.
I'm
cult.
actually on the Disney World. Like, I will never go.
Oh, I will never go to Disney World.
I mean, you guys need to check it out once in your life.
The Prophet wants
no.
to go really bad, and I keep telling her no.
Yeah, you gotta take the profit.
Send her with Katie. I mean,
She won't go without me, which is like,
Ooh.
You can't get dragged into Disney.
I'm not
World.
going, Jack.
So the thing about Disney is you got in a picture what it is when you're in the parks. There's so much outside of the parks,
Jason.
and how they treat you is insane. The hospitality there is a little. It's nice.
I have a strict. You can't be like more than 25 miles inland in Florida for like more than an hour. Otherwise, you can get sucked in.
To Florida.
In Florida, yeah, you really have to be on the shoreline so that you could
'Cause
get
it's
out
in-
into
it's in the
open water
swamps,
if you
right?
need to. I don't know. I feel like it's all swampy grossness.
I mean, it's a pan, so it just doesn't. I don't like it. I mean, also, side note: never ever go to Moline, Illinois. That's all.
Shots fired at Moline, Illinois. All right.
I hate the Quad Cities.
I actually played Moline in All Stars, like what was it, like Little League All Stars, and we almost beat them, and we would have went to like the stage where you are like right about to be filmed. That would have been badass, right? But Moline beat us. They had this one kid who had a corked bat. I'll stand by that.
He had a corked metal bat. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
You put helium in it and you shame it up.
All right.
Fuck Moline.
Yeah. Fuck. Why do you hate Moline? We don't.
No,
need to get
it's
into
No,
this.
too
We
long
really
of a
don't.
rabbit
need to
hole.
get
We
into
don't need
Yeah.
to.
long rabbit hole.
Everyone needs to know never to go there.
So, do you have anything else? I mean, I know you threw out like 11 picks.
yeah, I
a lot
gotta
of
rewind
props.
and figure it out. But
Are you going to do any? Are you doing spread or are you doing money line?
yeah, so I'm doing the Chiefs money line and Chiefs team over of 27.5.
That's safe.
Yeah.
I mean, if everything goes as I want it to, like
I
that
think-
27 will get blown out of the water.
Well,
I
and
hope so.
I mean, I am just worried about the 49ers D and it being a stupid, lame game.
Also, the weather. What's the weather like?
I don't know. But don't they? The new stadium, it can be covered, right?
It has to be covered. You're right. It is. All Super Bowls are in a dome.
but it's
but
in
there's
Miami.
No,
still-
it's in Miami.
But
Is
it's
it
in
covered?
Miami.
Miami?
And this is a new stadium, but I
But
can't
there's
remember.
the tsunami threat right now too.
I thought that was debunked. I thought there's not going to be a tsunami.
Yeah, but like one earthquake leads to another earthquake leads to like one in a week, and then everything blows up. I think that's how math works, right?
Yeah, okay, I'll take that.
Yeah. All right, this is good radio.
They also have the coronavirus down there.
I mean, we do too.
Corona Extra.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, that joke hasn't been made.
What about the?
1,000
You know what
times.
goes good with Corona virus? Lyme disease.
All right. On that note, I think. All right. Anyone else have any other hot takes about this Super Bowl?
No,
I don't think this stadium has a dome. It looks
I
like
thought
it's,
it had to.
no, because it's Miami. It's weird.
It's hot there. It looks beautiful.
I think the
Hard Rock.
last Super Bowl they had in Miami, it rained, and that's was like why are they doing it in Miami again?
All right. Well, I mean, we're looking for a lot of Chiefs points here.
Yeah, Andy Reid, floral shirts.
Yeah.
Everyone should be wearing floral shirts on
Does
Sunday.
anything change your mind that Shooter's grandmother said 49ers?
Scooters?
Scooters? Yeah. Do you guys pause at all? Because, I mean, listen, as gamblers, we see signs and we have to act on them. I had the gambling ghost that was sent to me to test me at Alta Brewing, and I'm going with it. I didn't want to, but I have to. Shooter's grandmother, unprovoked. She might be. I mean, Shooter made this distinction. She has seen all of the Super Bowls.
Oh, mic drop.
Yeah, think about that for a second.
But that, like, in my opinion, those two informations just cancel each other out. I'm back to square one. It was like I was leaning towards Kansas City, and then
Yeah, but
I trust
the gambling
grandmothers.
ghost that was sent to me by way of a middle-aged woman at the brewery.
How'd she look?
She disappeared shortly
Pretty good
after.
She
looking
disappeared. She's a gambling ghost, and we didn't prompt that. We definitely prompted Shooter's grandmother to give us a pitch. So that's all I'm saying.
What were the three? Ghost, grandma, and
Kenny's girlfriend, which is that
Oh.
one. That one makes me pause because that's a very not thought out take.
She's going to be in
She's
Kansas.
just going to be in Kansas City, so that's why Kenny is.
When?
I bet you she's going to be in like the Ron, Kansas City or something, and then I'm going to be
Kansas
screwed.
City,
Missouri.
Kansas City,
Yeah,
or Kansas City, Kansas,
Kansas.
Kansas City, Kansas City.
yeah. So I don't know. I hope we all win. I hope Patrick Mahomes. It sounds like I hope that Patrick Mahomes scores a lot of points. Over 54.5.
So you
would
never
be
picked.
so good.
You never got. You don't have a dog in the fight.
No, I did. I ended up with the Chiefs because of the ghost.
Good.
So I have 2 units on the Chiefs -1.
Yeah,
so
but
Shooter's the only one
I
who's
still-
doing the 49. But you might.
I might.
Yeah, he might because he's a natural villain.
It's not a natural villain move. There's no villain on these teams. I think that both.
There's a villain on the Chiefs.
Who?
Travis Kelce, major villain. I hate that guy. He's so good.
Just
but
because
he's
you're
so
good
annoying.
doesn't mean you're a villain.
Yeah, but the
He-
way that he's good is annoying.
I wouldn't say that he's like overly cocky though.
He's way more cocky than George Kittle if we're gonna match up the cocky tight ends.
So then you're in favor of 49ers not being a villain anymore.
No, at this point, I think I want the natural villain on my team. It's when things really come down to the wire, the natural villain might show up.
But the villains lose in most stories.
See, the collective of villains, like the Cowboys and the Little Giants, that's the 49ers in this case.
You want to know why the Chiefs are going to win?
It's a
on
logic
Sunday?
thing,
You want to know why they're going to win?
Why?
Because they had a UWM grad on their team for 5 years. He played basketball at UWM and was a tight end for him.
Who?
Demetrius Harris. Yeah, Demetrius Harris. He's on the Browns now, but that's why
Downgrade.
Yeah.
All right, so a University of Milwaukee.
I might
or
put
Wisconsin, Milwaukee.
I might double my units on the Chiefs now.
I like how we're all finding ways to justify our bets because we can't figure out any other way to make it work.
I mean,
out,
it's
right?
it's a toss up right
It's a
now.
toss up. It's a toss up.
It's not. The Chiefs are going to win. Andy Reid, Walrus, Bulldog, whatever you want to call him.
Walrus.
All right, I like that. That is a Super Bowl episode. Thanks for joining us, Jason.
Hey, thanks for inviting me. Let me
Yeah.
talk other sports.
Yeah, we're gonna hop on some Premier League action. So be on the lookout for that probably Friday.
Tennis is also very difficult to bet when it's at like 3 in the morning.
We'll do some tennis talk on the next
because
episode
the Australian,
as well.
It's Australian Open right now.
It's going
right?
on right now, but I can't do it live. And I was trying to do it live during the day. I was like, this has already happened. Shit.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get into that on episode 14. But that was episode 13. Follow Block Your Bookie on Twitter. Subscribe on YouTube. Share it with your friends. Make us really happy. Good luck at your Super Bowl parties and have fun and eat all of the buffalo chicken dip.
Yeah, everyone send your best buffalo chicken dip because
Yeah.
everyone has the best recipe ever,
Yeah,
but it's the
AKA
same shit.
Get your girlfriend to give you the buffalo chicken dip and send us the recipes. All right, that is episode 13.
This shit finna turn your shit up.